One.
And we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another amazing week at the Looney Ballooney Learning Center. As always, I am the crazy lady behind the desk, Tess, and the absolutely crazy guy behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
Hi.
Who chimes in like
no one's business.
A voiceless wonder on the back. From the back.
Okay, my volume is down.
Oh, that's something I didn't.
I am in.
You are.
Yep. Two people are in.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm just getting my laptop up and running so I can see your comments. Welcome. I hope you all had an amazing week. We had a fantastic week. Ending last night with our amazing group of people in the webinar that we had, the Balloon Business 101 webinar, and it was amazing. We had 13 people register for it, and man, I had a blast. I talked way too much, woke up this morning, barely had a voice, been trying to treat that today, so if I lose it, I apologize, but Randy's just told me to shut up all day long.
No, I have not. I've been working on breaks with our daughter.
That's true. I did have a nice quiet day, and that's why my voice has come back. But we won't let
And look, Sherry's already doing it. Sherry from Michigan.
Hi, Sherry from Holland, Michigan, right? Hi, Sherry. How are you this week? I'm very happy to have you here
Clarita,
with us.
hello
Clarita
from Georgia. It's Clarita again.
See, I told you Clarita was Georgia. What part of Georgia, Clarita? We were just having a discussion about it. And I know I've asked you that before, and I didn't write it on my notes. They're upstairs, and we were trying to remember. So, very nice to have you here. And I see Khadijah's here. And who else?
Poivison.
Oh, hi, Christy. Mwah. How are you,
Christy Poivison. And
Shauna from Texas.
Shauna from Texas.
She was on our webinar last night. It was really nice. I owe you a message back. I'm sorry. I saw the one last night. I saw one come through today, and I haven't had a chance to get back to you. I've been busy paperworking my day away.
And I've been on the brakes in the car, so I will get pictures of our big yard balloons that we have.
Yes.
Numbers.
Yes, we have those. We call them jumbo balloon sculptures, the big numbers, right? We have pictures, and Randy is the guy to talk to about that because he's the one who makes the internal frame for that and bends it. So that's a fun thing. Hi, Shanna. How are you today?
30 minutes from
North Georgia. Okay, that's right.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, I see. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. What brought all that up is Randy and I were updating our pins. We've changed our orientation of our setup that we have here.
Yes, so we do.
That's on that wall. That was the wall I used to stand in front of, and now we've moved it to this wall. I'm trying to eliminate that bright light that was above my head, which I think I don't know, now we're casting weird shadows. It's a work in progress, guys. We're trying to figure out what to do here. Randy, I think that might have to go, or that one maybe come closer.
I don't know. We're a work in progress.
You are entirely correct, my love.
I know.
But it was so very nice last night. I tried to find the video anywhere, but I can't seem to find anything good. Yes, we couldn't either, and we had to figure it out for ourselves. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, we'll put up a quick video showing the frame, and then I'll include a picture of it all ballooned up for you that we've done. We've done quite a few of them. They sold well, really, at first. They've sort of died out up here a little bit, but maybe where you are, they're just coming into popularity. We're finding it kind of cyclical like that, where certain things are big in certain areas and then they die out and then they become big in other areas. But hi, Maureen. Yeah, not a problem, Maureen. I get it. Not a problem. Tammy Lynn, are you doing any floats for Xmas Parade this year? Chrissy, my normal lady that I do has decided not to do it this year. I guess real estate sales weren't as...
No, it was her parents' property in Florida.
Well, yes, she has parents in Florida, and when Milton came through it hit it really hard, and she's helping them. So she said it was for financial reasons. I'm sure she's helping them, and so that she's diverting. So I don't have one. Randy and I were thinking about doing one for the Guelph, but it's just the two of us. So what we were going to do is build costumes and have us. If you know anyone, Christy in Guelph, that's looking for, I'm willing to do like a collaboration. I would love to do it, but
yeah, because I think it's November 15th is the cutoff date.
the cutoff. So we're getting very close to. I have
days.
to, as the saying goes, make a decision or get off the the pot. Anyways.
Esther, get off the pot.
Shanna, I was so pleased to see you too. I wish we're going to have like a one-on-one call, I think, because you're such a wonderful person and I'd love to really help you. But it was lovely getting to see the faces that I did. I understand not everyone goes on camera, and believe me, I get it. It takes a lot to put yourself out front. I struggled with it for years, but I get it. But it was so nice to see you, and we had an amazing time. Did you all get the email with the link to watch the recording? Those that were there. Hi, Michelle. How are you, my dear? Nice to have you back.
Yes. To anyone who was in the webinar last night to rewatch, you have to sign up for a Vimeo. Hey, I can say it right.
Yay! Randy said it right this time.
A Vimeo account, which is totally free. So don't worry about it. We're the only ones that have to pay for it because
we own it, so we pay for that, and then you guys get to watch it for free.
Yes.
So yeah, Clarita said she didn't see it. Check your spam, hun, because it did go out, but I worry.
It might be from Vimeo.
Yes, it will more than likely say from Vimeo. Vimeo is the name. Shauna says she didn't either.
Yeah, check your spam. It's from Vimeo, and don't delete it. So
If you don't find it, send me a quick message and I'll resend it tonight before I go to bed.
yes, and the email that we have is the one that you need to sign up for because
Yes.
we learned this from
Sharita. Yes. So whatever email you put in when you purchased your spot for last night is the one that we give authorization to view on Vimeo. So you have to sign up for their free account and use that email or else you won't have access to it.
Clarita just seen it, and yes, she got it.
Oh, awesome. Yay, yay, yay.
See, we might have to email people and say, hey, the
Vimeo. The Vimeo is there. Okay. So Shauna, check yours as well too, if you don't mind. At some point in time, it doesn't have to be right this second because we're going to get on getting on. All right. So as promised, tonight we're going to do wrapped presents, right? They're a lot of fun. I have two variations. I have one more in my back pocket, but we're going to do that in part of our, it will be announced at the end of tonight. All right. Now that I got it up, is there anything I need to save it? No. So it's hosted online. So you would just, if you watch it once and then you want to go back to it, not a problem. You just go back to Vimeo, sign in, and it'll show that you have access to it. All right?
Yes.
So you don't need to download it or well, you can't download it. We make it so that they can't. It's intellectual property. I put a lot of work into that. So we make it that you can't download it, you can't share it, so that it doesn't end up being all over the world and all my work is for nothing. So I hope you understand that, but you on your email can watch that, okay, many times.
Yep.
Yes, yay!
Yay, everyone's
Shanna got it, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna move on. But I had an amazing time. Thank you to the wonderful ladies for making it so enjoyable and for pairing with me droning on for 2.5 hours. Okay, but I really appreciate you all. So tonight we're going to start off with the easiest of the easy wrap presents. This is an anagram cubes, C-U-B-Z or Z, depending on your country how you pronounce it.
We
Cubes.
like to say Z.
No, Randy likes to say Z because he's American, but I'm Canadian, so I say Z. All right. Neither is right or wrong. It's just pronunciation. Okay. So this is the same as an orbs, right? So inside there's tucked in panels. This is going to come out to be a cube, otherwise known as present shaped, right? So we are going to go ahead and blow this up. If I can get it on the...
watch the cube, I'll watch the things.
I'll do whatever I want to do. You can be quiet. Just kidding. All right, so this is a cube, fully blown up. Unlike the orbs, you are still going to have some lines, right? Because it's just the nature of the beast on this guy. It is full. You can see you can't press very much. Those lines don't ever go away. So what I do then is I take my handy dandy glue dashes that I love so, so much. And on these, same with the orbs, I don't use one to stick it down because I don't like that big bump. So I'm going to use two. So I put one sort of halfway down the valve and then at the very end of the valve. Take those off. And then I lay it completely flat and it holds it so much better. All right. Just putting the one there, you still get a bump no matter how hard you pull that. But now we have a completely nice cube. And then very easily, we are going to take, you can do 260s, but they're quite big. So I do 160s on these cubes. And
Danny's watching until she's,
oh yeah, I saw her said she had to go off to work. But 1 week out of retirement, Danny, I'm so jealous. But congratulations, well done. I'm very happy for you. And then is it balloon building full time, or are you still going to do it as a part-time thing? What's the plan there? Because I'm nosy. All right, so I'm completely filling a 160 in the red. Okay, and then another one. All right. I'm so happy to see everyone checking in. It's so great. And full disclosure, if you are in a different time zone, like I'm talking for my UK people, or even we have a lot in Europe and South Africa that I watch, I will work to your time zone. So if that means me getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't mind. We're early risers. So we can work it out. I will work to your schedule. For the call is what I'm talking about. Did I say that?
For the call, yes.
For the call, whoever wins.
Whoever wins for the call, we will get up at whatever time we need to
sit in your schedule.
Yes. I get up at 3 anyways, so
Sometimes. All right, so I've got these two, and I've got them pretty much the same length. You can always just sort of stretch them a little bit, but the same length, kind of sort of. And I'm going to each one fold them in half and spin once you find the halfway point under the arms for safekeeping. Pull the other one in half, spin. Take your 2 spinning points, right? So you've got a huge, weird plus sign.
multiplication.
Right. I'm gonna put that down. See if it'll stay. This is so easy, guys. I'm telling you. But these look so cute in a garland. Bringing it up. Okay, bringing it up. And you're just spinning it. There's no right or wrong. Just get it spun off so that they stay on their own. Okay, then let the air out of your ends. Sometimes it's easier said than done dealing with all these. All right, so I've got 2 that I've cut, so I'm going to tie those so they don't go anywhere while I do the other 2. Right? And then tie off those two. Don't cut off your excess yet. Okay. Hey, Bubba. Can I get the curly Q pole pipe? I said to him, I said, I came down and I started really early today to get ready for y'all. And I'm like, I want to make it so that we're not running for things. And I tried to think things through and I forgot the post. Thank you, Clarita, for explaining what we were talking about. I really appreciate that. Just going to be listening. Who's that? Who is it that said they're going to be listening unless they lose connection?
Danny.
Oh, Danny. Okay. Yeah, not a problem.
No. She mentioned that because she
has to go to work. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yay. Okay. So I am going to spin this or fill it up, tie it off, sort of like we were doing our poofs, right? Spin. And then I'm going to make funny noises. Take those ends that I told you not to cut off and you just wind them in to get that to stay. Now you can leave it like that with the big bows. Let's see what it looks like if we do them half size. Oh yeah, much better. So all I do is I take, and the same thing, you find your half, pinch, spin. Oops. So you have the pinch in there, spin it, and then that pinch goes to the middle and you spin. Okay? So there's cute, right? We're getting there. You could leave it just like that with the double bow on there, right? But I'm gonna put a ribbon on it, a curly Q ribbon. And we're gonna do that with our another 160. We always, when we're making curly Qs, you always blow it up first. And then I have my 2-inch pipe. You can do whatever you want. I think a 1-inch pipe might give you like really tight curls on this one, maybe a little too tight. So we'll see what the 2-inch looks like on here. See if you like it. You can always adjust to your preferences. Okay, now that's awfully long, but watch what I'm gonna do. Take a little bit of air out. So that's quite a long curly Q for on there, but it's really cute and I like it. And I like it more than I thought. But what you can also do is if you trim off that neck, find sort of your halfway point, spin off your halfway point, and then you can add it in. You're still using that first end of your 260 that's still in there. Okay, so now take some fiddling. What doesn't, right? In the balloon world, you have to fiddle with everything. And you can even put a glue if they're a little too wild to hold them down, right? There we go. So that is our cubes wrapped present. And these in like a garland are so cute, guys. They really class it up quite a bit. And make it really stand out. Because if you have the big garland, these are really prominent out in the front. I love them. And they're not horribly expensive to make. The time doesn't take you very, very long. So perceived value, right, is what we talk about it all the time. Adding these into designs will increase the value of your design without adding too much to your expense of the design. So the client thinks they're getting more bang for their buck, which makes you look like a superstar. right? So don't forget those little items that make it seem more luxe. Number 1.
Clean up for later.
All right. Did you like that one? How was that? That's cute. Yay. Michelle, do you ever use a 160? What did she say? Sometimes. Randy, can you scroll up easier than I can? Right? Oh, no, there it is. Do you ever use a 160 inside of a 260? No.
That's a waste of product.
It's a waste of product. Why double up your expense when you don't need to? Plus, I'm not a huge fan of how they look. They're really tight. I prefer mine not to look like corkscrews or springs. I like mine to look a little bit more open, and you can't achieve that with putting the 160 in there. I've seen it done many times. I know how to do it. I just don't like doing it because, like I said, I watch my bottom line, my profit line very carefully. And adding those in the volume that I do would not be good for that. So if you're doing it at home, you can absolutely do it that way. But I'm not going to teach it because I don't think it's necessary, and I hope that's okay. I've seen it and I can't think why people use it. Yeah, so I wanted your opinion. There you go. Yes. I ask myself the same thing. and the other thing is a lot of people do it on their fingers, right? I don't like that. I don't know. Again, it's too tight of a curl for me. I much prefer the pipe. Hi, Inez. Nice to have you. You're still on the Canva. I love it. Maybe you found a new calling if you enjoy it that much. I'm really happy, though. That's good. That's good. I forgot. I love that. Okay.
That's Inez just busting into the room yelling, I forgot!
Randy and I have both a mental picture. Anyways.
With her accent and everything.
Oh, it'd be amazing. I wish I was there. All right, so the next one we're going to do is the 2 quads wrapped. All right, I'm sure you've all seen it. Are you making sure I'm not missing? Working really hard. Yay, Inez. Good. I'm glad. You always do.
If you're missing stuff, if my phone turns sideways, I lose
some of the text.
My feed.
Oh, no.
So I try.
Yes. All right. So, I thought I was all set, but I am really. Okay. So 11-inch red. This is Fashion Red by Sempertex. It's going to be a red present. Shocker. Okay. And I'm sizing them down to a size 8-inch. Okay. Crisscross applesauce. Very important to get these tight, or else it's not gonna work. Okay. So minimal amount of space between your balloons. Always blow up larger and then reduce down, making sure you always have rounded balloons. If you send me work, I am not responsible for what I say if the balloons are not rounded. All right? No, I'm joking, but please, it's a much better look. You're going to have a much better assembly if your balloons are really rounded. Okay? So work on that skill. Then the 2 duplets become a quad. And then I am going to take weight, because it makes life easier. Randy whipped this one up for me. It's a 6-ounce sand weight. I'm going to put that in the bottom.
How many grams is that?
170.
Nice.
You thought you'd catch me.
No, because I forgot. So if you needed me to Google it, I would have Googled it.
I got it.
It's using those pesky grams. I'm good with kilos.
Yep.
But grams.
All right, so here we go again. We're going to do the exact same thing. One more quad. round balloons. All right, that's that. So 2 red quads, one with a base, or a weight, sorry, pardon me. Then we're gonna do a quad of 5 inchers. These are Decomex white that I'm using. How big do I want that to be? Yeah, 4 inch. All right, 4 inch. Yeah, that's what we want. Do we have anyone new in, or is it all our regulars?
I don't know. If everyone just says hi, we can find out. Remember, you get a up to 1 hour phone call with Tess.
Yeah.
So please check in with.
Well, if they're new, they won't know why. So if you give me your check in, type in, hi, this is, well, we have your name. So you can just say from Ontario, Canada. Okay. Or Ontario. We had someone tonight join from Ontario, California, which is great. So, put that in the comments, and watching it here on the live, you get 2 entries. And if you watch it on the replay, you get 1 entry. And at the end of the month, the Thursday after the last Wednesday of the month, after our last live, we will do a drawing for up to a 1 hour call, a video call with me, where we can discuss whatever you would like, whatever you're having issues with, whatever new skill you want to learn. You got me for an hour. Ask whatever you'd like. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be an every month thing. So good value. I think you're getting something free tonight, and possibly something free out there. And
also, we want to stick more pins into our map because we are geeks. And we
hey, speak for yourself.
Oh, the travel bug hasn't bit you, and you're not a travel geek?
It's bit me right in the butt, I'll tell you. All right, so we're going to take our 4-inch white quads and put them in the middle. And I'm just going to take one of the necks from the red quad and use it to spin around. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing as we put the top on. And we're going to spin down. Right, so that's the bulk of the present. And then we are going to do identical with the 260s to create the bow on the top. These are so cinchy, and yet they add a lot of value. I did these last year to go in front of one of my holiday party for Google last year. We did a big, huge 9-foot structured hoop. And then at the bottom, instead of having balloons along the bottom, I had presents all in front. So when they stood behind it, they were in the beautiful frame with the presents in front. It was cute. Really, really cute. I could post a picture of that maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very oh, I'm glad, Inez. I did too. All right. Oh, London, Ontario. Christina, you're from London as well. Okay. So I am so frustrated right now because I've been trying to find a venue in London. If you have any connections, I want to come bring a workshop. I have it tentatively scheduled for the 24th, but the last 2 I've tried to book did not work out. So if you know of a venue that would be open for a full day on Sunday here soon, let me know. Give me some suggestions. I'm trying to come to you guys, and I'm not getting love from your venues.
But now, because it's so close to the 24th, we got to push back.
I think we're going to have to push it back. Well, we'll talk about that more later on. Randy and I have come up with a workaround.
As they say in Hawaii, Bombay.
Yep. Bombay.
Means later.
Yeah. Is everyone tired of our Hawaiian references? We do it all the time. I'm sorry if it bothers you.
We could do our Cypriot references. Or Swedish.
Dutch.
Flemish.
Dankjewel. Randy and I love to travel. And we are looking to do something. We're Got the itch.
I always had the itch.
Yeah, me too. We love learning about new cultures, new experiences. We have a great respect for different people's traditions and beliefs and how they live. It's interesting. All right, so these two 260s, tying them together, right? Like I said, it's identical to the other setup. Just a 260s this time instead of 160s. And typically if I was doing this to go on any other design, I would not have made my 5-inchers that big. But I want to show it sort of, because these are going to go around it, and it helps give it some definition. So the two 260s, spin them around. The side with the weight in it goes down. Don't do it upside down. Okay. Go that way. And we're gonna go this way. Okay, now the cool thing with the 260s is I go right ahead and I make my loops. I go under to tie them so they stay, so they're not just popping up. All right, and then to this end, I'm gonna again, so I just push it down so you get a little bit of a nub. So don't fill up your 260s too much. You need to be able to get a little bit so you can tie them. So to tie them, like I said, I'm going underneath the spins. And then I pull them up, right? So there we go. We could leave it with just the bows big like that. I've done that before.
But she always needs ribbons.
I love ribbons.
Ooh, you need to move those.
Ooh, the pins. Did I just put that on top of the pins?
You did.
I'm sorry.
Cheyenne said that we can visit the Caribbean where she's from, St. Lucia.
Oh, you're from there, but you don't live there now. Do you have family still there? That could show us around. We would love to. I've been to St. Martin and I've been to St. Thomas, Michelle, her sister lives in St. Thomas and has a party place that just opened up. So if anyone wants, that lives or has connections to islands, we're tropical water babies.
Yeah, I'll even go spearfishing. So
yeah, Randy is a spear fisherman, and he likes to dive, free dive.
And also, I hate shoes, so slippers, but everything.
Yeah, yeah. You're in New Jersey. That's what I thought. Now I still have family there and go visit often. You know what? Maybe we need a group trip. Maybe we'll have a Looney Ballooney convention on. In St. Lucia. So again, I'm making my 260s. I prefer the pipe.
It gives a nice consistent spiral.
Exactly. And then I'm going to do the other one. On this size, I would do 2. On the little silver one, it's not necessary. You can split the difference like I did, but this one, it's too voluminous. Just like my butt. Sorry. I'm a little punchy today. When we have the webinars at night and we go so long, I'm very hyped up, right? Because I get tired. We usually go to bed 7:30, 8 o'clock because we're up early, right? And so when I'm up that late and I have to be up, I had late caffeine infusion. And so I didn't go to sleep until way late last night. So I'm a little punchy today. So I apologize.
Brothers on a 7-day
cruise right now. Where is he at? Where's he go? The Caribbean?
And then Cheyenne said that would be amazing.
Yeah, right? I think So.
I don't know if you'd get me back.
Right?
I don't think you would come back.
So our dream, I'm going to be very honest with you. Our dream is to get enough people on our subscription mentoring program that we can become digital nomads and travel and have workshops everywhere we go. Even on a cruise ship. I would do it on a cruise ship. Maybe we need to do that. They do that for the musicians and stuff, right? Couldn't we have a balloon cruise?
Balloon cruise.
Randy has sworn he'll never go on a cruise. I went, there you go. There's the present.
We keep talking. She went under and through the bows with the 2 ends.
Oh yeah, sorry. See, I get talking. I tied the 2 ribbons together and then I wrapped them around so they both come down. Okay? Sorry. If I get like that, please feel free to tell me to shut up and start teaching. I won't be hurt. But it's really cute. And again, like I said, we did these. They look really cute on like a backdrop around the floor. Your Christmas trees that we're going to be making, they could go down around the Christmas tree for a cute installation, big family Christmas party or an office Christmas party. They look really cute, and you can do them in any colors, right? I want to do one in the imperial red. Mm-hmm. I'm very in love with the imperial red. But
Maureen has a good question.
Shoot. Are you spinning that tube as you fill with air? No, I'm not. Okay, so let me slow it down. What have we got over here? Okay. The white, I think, stands out on the pipe better, though. Okay, so when you're doing your curly cues, always stretch your 260s when you're going to do them. Blow them up entirely first. Okay, so they're maxed out. You can't squeeze. Let all the air out of them. Then this is a 2-inch pipe, like I stated, and I tie an old 260 around here. So this is episode 18 of our weekly lives, and I had so that's what, 4 months, right? 4, 8, 8, and 8, 16 weeks. Sorry.
Have we been doing
16 weeks is 4 months. Yes, because remember last week I said about the 17th. I had counted them all up. 17, my lucky number.
Yeah. And
so that makes this week 18. So been doing this a long time. But this green 260 has been on there now probably a year and a half. Okay, and I still use it because it's sort of found the sweet spot. When you put it on fresh and new, it's so tight you can't pick it up very well. And it's so hard, your balloon won't come off when you inflate it. So once you have to gut through that process first, but you'll get it where it's super nice. Every couple of years I change them out. So then you just put your white under that 260. That's why you have to be able to pull it up, but you put it under there to hold it. Then you wrap around without having any creases. So you have to pull it, and you pull it so it's tight, so it's flat to the surface, not bubbled up like that. See the difference? Like that's loose. Oops.
Too much of a pull.
Too much of a pull. I didn't know my own strength. Pull it so it's taut, not tight. Okay? And make sure it lays completely flat. If you're doing these with the reflex colors, they're hard because they don't, Randy, grab me a gold one. They don't go back to the original shape like this one does. Okay, so when I put it on my machine, I put it on there and I hold it. I'm not turning it. It's holding itself still. And it's going around of its own volition. Okay, the air is being forced through. Okay, and you get a really, I like the 2-inch. I don't, especially for a 260, I don't like when they're completely spiraled up tight like that. It's a little too springy for me. So I like them just a little bit further out. Now watch when you do this reflex gold.
One old school guy.
I did.
Some of the newbies won't know
what chrome is. Yeah. All right. I love that. But see how loosey-goosey it gets versus the standard? And that standard's been blown up now twice. So it's very, when you try and get it to lay down, Cozumel, Belize, Rotan, and Costa Maya. Costa Maya? Maya? Oh.
Caribbean island.
Okay, she spins or they get stuck under each other. Maybe give yourself some more space between them, Maureen. If you're putting them too tight, I can see that happening. But if you're giving like 3/4 of an inch in between, it's easier. But you can see how fat that is when what I'm talking about, right? So when I blow it up.
That looks cool in the camera.
Does it? I missed it. Oh, yeah. All right. So that's the difference. Did that help, Maureen?
Also, Maureen, you have the curlicue in the videos that we have on Vimeo.
Yes. In our library of videos, Maureen, there is one that goes into further detail of that you could watch over and over again. I see it now. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad. Okay. So, stuffed balloons, anyone? Okay, we're gonna do 2 versions of this. Tonight is action-packed. How are we doing on time? Oh my God, I don't know. Okay, I didn't know it was so late. Nope, that's that one.
Which ones do you want to do?
I'm doing the Santa one first. All right, so I have 2 versions for you. Where is the sorry, 1 second, guys.
She's off to the side.
All right. Where's my other red one? There it is. All right. So this is going to be like a torso of Santa and Santa head holding a stuffed balloon. So.
I thought it was Santa 8 and you can see through.
Oh, no. No, that would be awful. We traumatize the children. 'Tis the season for...
Just like we were raised, traumatized.
Right? Elf on the Shelf. Who does this for their kids or grandkids? We never had it when we were young, but it's a cute concept. But I think the parents have some regrets about starting it with their kids. By the time they get to be like 7, 8 years old, they've run out of ideas of how to handle this guy every night, right? So this is an order that's going out for me on Saturday. We have these 2 guys. These are not mine. We're borrowing from my client for this.
Yes.
For this one. But it's a big thing. My husband said he is not sure if ballooning is for me. Yell out every time a balloon pops. You do. My daughter was the same way, Clarita. That has nothing to do with it. You will eventually build up an immunity to that. I only yell out now if it like gets me right in the face area
or neck.
And
yeah, I can tell when she gets hit by those.
Yeah, there's a couple of curse words that come out of my mouth, but I think that's human nature. But don't let that stop you from doing something you enjoy, right?
Oh, Shanna, do we have access to all the videos on Vimeo? No.
The online Vimeo library is for our mentees only. So if you sign up for our mentor program, that's one of the perks that you get for your monthly subscription. You get access to all those videos. You get the once a week call with me. And I think, Shanna, you would really benefit from it. I want to talk to you about it. But I think it is a really good bang for your buck. We try and make it as reasonable as possible. It's $115 per month Canadian or $90 for our American friends. And
I got it. If you go to our website, you can
choose your currency. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for our card processing system. We had to break it down for
different currencies. Yeah, but it's a really. Oh yes, Maureen is part of the program, and so is Inez. She's on here. You can. I'm sure either of them wouldn't mind if you messaged and asked how it goes and how I am without me being present. I don't mind that at all. I really want to do it. All right, message me and we'll set it up. I really think you'd benefit from it. I give you weekly assignments you have to complete, and then we talk about them And
Yes, our website is working now.
Yes.
We had
some background stuff we had to fix that it wasn't going where it was supposed to go, kind of thing. So it's not cosmetic up front, it's back door stuff we had to fix, and it took
same way with our Vimeo. Our Vimeo
is now fixed.
Is now fixed.
Poor Randy. Randy's sort of in charge of all that sort of infrastructure. And he was pulling out what very little of his hair he has left.
I don't have hair on top. It migrated south for the winter.
For the winter, for the life. For the remaining life.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so, but he worked so hard, and I knew he had found success when I heard, yes, coming from upstairs. It was amazing. But yes, they're all up and running. I really think it's really worth the money. You can cancel whenever you want. I promise not to be hurt. I understand, things change.
We had one lady who had medical
We did.
issues.
Nancy was part of our program. A lot of people here know Nancy, who's fairly local to me. Her life just got too chaotic. She had to put the balloons aside. She has many other jobs, okay? She had to put the balloons aside a little bit. She's going to come back, and she had some health problems. So she's going to come back in January, hopefully. I got to reach out to her. But that happens. So we understand. We work with you. Not a problem. I'm not one of those, you have to wait 30 days to cancel your subscription. Screw that, man. I don't believe in messing people about. So if you need to stop, we stop whenever. But it's really a great program. I've worked really hard to bring you quality education and help you out and get you to where you want to be. So there you go.
So many balloons,
I know.
so little area.
I need the weight out of there.
You need the weight out of here.
Or another weight, one of the two. Just cut that one out. No, it won't work. Another one. It doesn't matter the color.
I'm going to get you another weight.
Thank you.
See, things don't always go as planned, like life.
Right. All right. So we are doing another quad base. Okay, I'm going to, as soon as he gets back in here, we are going to put a weight in there.
Silver bells, silver weight.
Thank you, love. All right, so here we go, a weight, just like we did before. I'm gonna tie it in. I do a figure 8 and then I tie it neck to neck. It's so easy. All right, so that's our base. Now, what we're going to do, we have an 18-inch balloon, but I need a connection in the top. So I am going to take a 260, a scrap 260. Okay, guys. This is my box of scraps.
And that Costco box has been around for years.
Years. Four at least. Okay, I think we got it like 6 months in. Because I started with a smaller box.
And then
it grew, and it's been this. These are all little scraps that I use for many, many different things. Tie-ins, sprinkles if you're putting them on things, like a donut or an ice cream design. And they're ready to, or I use them as tie-ins that you're going to see here in a minute shortly. But I spend a second to find the tie-ins that I want. I like to color match them because I'm extra that way. We are going to take a white balloon, a little scrap, and tie a bunch of knots in it. Has anyone ever done this? Oh, hi, Sharita. How are you, hon?
it's okay, Sharita. I hope you're feeling better.
I know. I hate that you still aren't well. Tammy's on here, right? Yeah, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tammy, are you feeling better today? All right. So what I'm going to do is I have made a huge mess of knots, and that's going to go into my balloon, and I'm going to get it right at the tip. And then I'm going to take another. There's a red in here anywhere.
You go through reds quite a bit.
I do. Okay, we'll do white. Not the end of the world. You don't need a big section of it. And you're gonna grab that knot that we've put in there, and you are going to tie it off. Dexterity. Who's been doing their hand exercises? With the pen and strengthening your hand with a stress ball or one of the little grips. Still sick. Where's Marcus? Oh. I'm sorry you're sick, but I'm more sorry that he is, because that means more work for you. I feel it in my soul, Tammy. I'm so sorry. And worse, I hope your grandkids don't get it.
Basically, Mark's blaming her for his sickness.
I do it all the time.
Yes, she does.
Between him and my daughter, they were always getting me sick, so I got upset about it. Okay, tiny clear, with all your spent balloons in there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the best way. And then, you have them, instead of wasting a good quality one, you just use that. And it's like free, right? Balloon math. They're free.
Got used for something else.
All right, so you can see I've got my little knot in there. So I just made a mistake. So when you tie off your big jumbo balloons, don't do it like I just did with the 2 fingers. Remember, always 3 and then go underneath your little gap. It's so much easier. It saves your hands. I was struggling and I'm like, I don't normally do that. Thinking about other things. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put this neck and tie it to one of these necks. Hi. Okay. And I see I should not have done that.
Made it too short?
I made the ends too short. That's okay. There we go. Just tie it back on. This is going to support the head of Santa. And what we're going to do first is 3 and 4. 4 5-inch reds. We're going to make a collar. This is what I call it. This is 3.5 inch or 0.8 on the Legenda, or a double pump in your hand pump. That's what I don't have out here, is a hand pump right here. I might not need it though. Oh, that one has a hole in it.
Oh no.
That happens.
We have so many pumps around here, we just don't know where they are. Yeah, you got a pump right there.
Do I?
Right next to you.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. All right, so here is our Santa balloon. Just his head, which a lot of them are. So, but that leaves the opportunity for us to build the body. I do that a lot. I do like the elf body, the Grinch body. This is a Mr. Claus I've done. Okay. I thought I was giving myself more space in this new setup, and I don't think I am.
You have the same amount of space as you always did.
I know.
You're just using bigger balloons.
Bigger balloons this week, yeah. So what I do, so with a scrap from that box again, I think the problem is the laptop. Oh no, I need it there. Which red is it? It is Fashion Red by Sempertex. All right, so what I do is I take a glue dash. Again, these are Gemar brand glue dashes. I put one on the valve. Then I lay my 260 over the top of it and fold it over so it's sticking on itself. And what that does is keeps your...
Unless you pull too hard.
Unless you pull too hard or don't have it right on there, it will stop it from detaching if you're moving it around. It's a little extra insurance.
Because of the Batman incident of
2021. Running down the street like a fool, chasing a Batman balloon. All right, so I have wound it up and tied it off with a double knot, okay? Then I'm going to take my little 3.5-inch quad that I just made after I cut off the necks.
Because you don't want to see the mechanics.
I never ever do.
I can't believe she did that, folks.
All right.
You'll deal with me later.
Yes, I'm choosing to ignore it. All right, so you take the 260 that you rolled in there, slide it between your collar, make sure it's good and tight in there. Take your, and then you're gonna tie these two together really tight. I'm trying to, see how that cinches it down? I'm gonna trim off my excess. I'm losing my voice again. So there's Santa.
In all his glory, because wow.
Right?
He's tall.
He's tall. But it's impressive because now, watch what we're gonna do.
I hope no one got seasick when I moved the camera.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Take a little bit out. You only need to pinch really kind of sort of in one area and have a little bit at the end for tying off. Okay, here's a cute trick. 5-inch balloon. Fill it up with some air. Okay. Tie your neck just a little bit further down, and you're gonna section off a small little bit of that balloon, like that. Come back down and wind that in. Okay. Then you take your end. That's not gonna work. Tie it off, and now Santa's wearing gloves.
He's got his mittens.
His mittens on. Cut off the excess because you're really gonna see it on this one. Right? And so I'm gonna do that again. Do I have any? Yeah. Okay, so tie it off, give yourself some room. And then I made this one smaller. He's gonna have odd size hands, but that's okay. Oh,
You
maybe
made
not.
Santa
Maybe
an
not.
oddball?
You get any grayer, they're gonna be calling me Mrs. Claus.
Then you'll really be mad.
Yep. All right, so there we go. Then I'm gonna tie on to the other end. Cut those off. You don't wanna see the icky bits. All right, then you take in half, spin. And you bring good old Saint Nick back up here. And in the back of his collar, roll him in and then come out the sides. Okay, do you see all that? So now he's got arms. Hi everyone, how you doing? Sorry, I mentioned I'm punchy.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was adorable.
Glad you think so. All right, so we have busted out the Bobo balloons. I know I have said I don't like them, and I don't like them, except for the ones that have this huge mouth on them. Matches mine. Hey, Randy was thinking it, I just said it.
No.
Maureen, why are you
One of the things that we said, I don't know which one.
Oh, I don't know what you, that was 2. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But anyways, so the Bobo balloons, when they come, they're really tight, okay? I cannot stretch them as well as Randy can, but it is doable. He sits here and he does it in half a second, so I get him to do it. Let him pull his own weight.
Oh, but gee.
Wow. I am on your case tonight, my love. Okay. And then...
Oh, when I move the camera, that's why I seasick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I totally get it.
And Michelle, she's not a fan of Bobo balloons either.
Okay.
And where did you buy it and what size?
We got these from Surprise and Balloons Online. Surprise Enterprise or Balloons Online.
Surprise.
Surprise has them? Okay.
They're just...
They had asked me to do a review of them, and I told them, I said they kept popping, so I don't want to do a review because it's not going to be a positive one, and so I had a few left over. Because I really don't like them. I have gone on record, I prefer the clears because they're easier to use, they're less popping, you don't have to stretch them, but the clears do not have the big mouth. And we need that to get this guy in there, okay? So I've also said I'm not a huge fan of fishing line. I don't for like making garlands and stuff, but for hanging your elves and your balloons, they're perfect. All right, so I typically hang either from an arm or a leg, and I wrap it around a few times. It's so hot in here again. Tie them off. And do a double knot or even a triple with your fishing line because it can come undone. Oh, can you stop that ringing? My phone's ringing. I'm sorry. I thought the volume was off of it. All right. So we are going to take and put this guy in here.
Danny had a question, but she lost her train of thought when she arrived at work. People started talking to her.
Oh,
and when clearly she was listening to something on her phone. Anywho, I have to start work and she'll watch the replay later.
All right. If you think of it at any point in time, hun, just message me. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you.
And Khadija?
Yes?
They kept popping on her too. It's definitely how you stretch and pull them.
No, it's not entirely because they popped on us too and we were stretching and pulling them correctly. Yeah. They're an inferior product. I will be very blunt with you guys. I am not a fan. I would use clears 100 times to one of these. But will you suggest using the clears and cut the neck a bit? I did try that tonight because I wanted to give you that option. It won't work. You can't fit the elf in there. He's too thick. The neck is just a bit too big. When I cut it short, and then when I was trying to stretch it to get him in there, it ripped. So as much as I hate to say it, these work well for this. There's aqua bubbles too that you can get that will work, but they don't have the huge neck like this. They have sort of that size neck. We have done it in those, but Randy sits there and it chews up his hands while he does this, and I shove it in there. This is easier. You watched. I got it in there really easily. So you have to pick your battles, I guess. These are also very expensive. But this elf returns thing is huge. I do on average about 30 of them a year. This mom is just wanting an extra early arrival. Okay, so you turn it up, let them dangle, and then spin. I spin until I've lost most of those lines. There we go. We're gonna take and, oop, see, it unspun on me. I hate fishing line. Sorry, a little temperamental. What size is this? This is their smallest size. I believe I'm so sorry. I get confused between the Bobos and the Aqua Bubbles. They're sized differently. I think this is a 10-inch.
I'm not sure.
You know what? I will look it up and I will reply to your comment tomorrow with the correct answer. I don't want to give you the wrong answer. All right.
What are the balloons that you use with the balloon stretcher with?
Okay, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're going to go long tonight, guys, but I promised we would do this.
And when you do those, I find bigger balloons get the center line and starts to move off more to one side.
Yes. Yep. All right, there we go. Spin that around a whole bunch of times. Do not be afraid to go too many. Better too many than not enough.
And then how much do you charge for your elf?
I use my pricing calculator worksheet and work it out.
That can actually vary between different things that we do.
Yeah, it all depends on, like, this client has 2. I've got to put 2 in there, so it's a little extra. It all depends, really, on.
And what size is yours? We'll put that in the comments later or put it in a different post.
Yeah.
And that's from Kajija. And where did you get the elf? The client actually has
the elves. They use them every year. If not, I do offer that we can provide the elf, but I just do the Dollarama elves for like $3-4. And I'll include it in there for them. They have the option, but most, I will say probably 97% drop theirs off. And it's their responsibility to drop it to me. I tell them to drop it in a Ziploc bag with their name clearly written on it. And they follow instructions. All of them, all of my clients, I've never had a problem. All right, so here we go.
Shauna, do you provide the elf? Yeah, we can.
We can.
But
it's not I don't provide the official Elf on the Shelf branded elf. I do a knockoff from the dollar store. Okay, so I tell my clients that. Most don't care. So it's...
most people's kids don't care.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm going to trim off. I'm doing a little quad here to just sort of be the top of the bell. And I'm going to spin that onto my knot on the top of the Bobo. Okay, it hides your knot. Really cute, right? Okay, so then we will take this.
Do you need me up there?
I do.
Where do you need me?
Right beside me, as always.
Right beside you.
All right. We are going to take and hold that like that. And you can take your hands, the Santa hands, put a glue dash on there on the white part of his hand, bend it and attach it. Okay? Again, on the other side, you got his head. Thumbs up. Tess, thumbs up.
One thumb up, one thumb down.
That would look silly. All right, let go. And then I'm going to glue.
You got it?
Yep. Okay. Sometimes the engineering of how you're going to make something work is the hardest part.
Oh no, I lost my old man glasses.
Oh no. So he's very front heavy, so I'm giving him a couple glue dashes against his body and the back 2 11-inch balloons to keep him facing forward. And then again on the back of the collar by his head, I'm gonna do the same thing. He's very front heavy. Because of the elf. But there you go. I'm going to give his arms a little glue down. Sometimes it's looking at it after you've got it built and then just making adjustments. But there you go.
Okay, let me back up so we can see the full effect of Santa.
Right? And then you could put like a cutout, I'm back, or a lot of kids name their elves. So the parents will tell me put their names on them. I'll do that. Or I'll put the kid's name. Hey, Matthew, I'm back. Hey, Matthew, Christmas is coming. Or we've also put notes in there from Santa that I'll print up. Santa asking them to take very good care of their elf and that it doesn't, don't touch them, all the rules. And we've done that for people.
Wow, back in our day, we didn't have an elf to threaten us. We just had our parents.
And a switch off the tree. All right, so that's the elf in a carrier balloon. And like I said, we do lots of different things. I could even put like a little gold balloon on there to make it look more like a Christmas ornament. There's lots, or even a 260 done in a loop, so it looks like a Christmas ornament. There's lots of little things you can add on. Okay, I'm sort of teaching you the base instructions. What do you think, guys? You like this one? Cute? We're way off to the side, though. You see that now, but anyways, it's okay. Oh, there he is. Oh. All right, so that's Monsieur Santa. I'm gonna put him up here. Oh. His hand came off, that's why. It's hard to design from the back. Let me just say. Okay.
Okay, so Clarita's son came in and saw the Santa and asked her to make it.
Oh, nice.
Maureen, I'm back vinyl. Great minds think alike. Yeah. Put a belt on Santa. It might help hold it up.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great idea. Yeah.
That was Sharita. Shanna. Do you use a Cricut machine to print the names?
Silhouette.
Maureen, she has a silhouette.
Thank you.
That's cute. So cute. So cute.
All right.
That's cool. Sorry.
Cool. All right. Now we are going to reset for a second. So I am losing comments because I almost lost my life. All right. Tripping over cords. I'm sorry we're going very long tonight, guys. If you've got to leave, I understand. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're pulling out the big boy.
I would never buy this machine again if I had to. They have a smaller tabletop version that would be much better. Now, I will tell you, Surprise Enterprise is the people that patented this. They invented it, patented it, all that sort of stuff. I have a love-hate relationship with this machine. Mine doesn't seal very well, so I have to constantly be re-hitting the machine to suction it back out again. Now, the other thing too is Qualitex was the leading provider of the 18-inch stuffing balloons. And of course, we all know they're no longer here. So the Sempertex does have one. This will be my first time trying the Sempertex ones. So we'll see how they go.
One question, what kind of Santa was that size?
Oh, it's a jumbo. They just call it super shape, I believe.
Yeah, it's a super shape. So I think it's like 36 inch.
Yeah, something like that. I'll put the link up in the comments if you'd like.
34 or 36.
All right, so the stuffing balloons always look pear-shaped, always, and they're never 100% crystal clear. You can, at this point, take and turn it inside out, if you would like, and wipe it off. I don't have a rag here. You can wipe it off to get some of that powder off. It helps only very slightly. I would not put balloon shine on it because a couple of reasons. You don't want to get that oily stuff on your client's elf, especially if the kids are handling it, okay? And it's slippery. It's hard to work with. You can't get any glue to adhere to it afterwards. Okay, so the best you can get with these is wiping it down. Now, this machine, Randy, do you want to help me out here, fella?
Sure.
Has this...
They're going to see me in shorts and think I'm silly.
Sure, you're wearing the old man glasses and they're going to think the shorts are silly? Okay, guys, no, I'm going to tell on you. He refuses to go get his own set of reading glasses. He wears contacts, but for up close he needs reading glasses. These are an old pair of mine from 10 years ago, at least. And he wears them and he gets by, but I'm like, there you go.
I am willing to go out this colorful.
Yes, he is. All right, so don't do that. You put your neck and sort of shimmy it up there a little bit. Now, Randy's going to squeeze those together and face the camera. You're going to see it open up. Okay, keep going. Okay, now you flip it over. And it goes over top, and then it goes in the opposite direction. And it's going to and then you could take it off. Oh, you have to open it. It's not. There we go. There we go.
Got it.
It does require some playing around, guys. I have been so nervous about doing this. Between this machine not working the greatest and some of the balloons from Qualitex, we would go through maybe 4 balloons to 1 that would work. But so far, the Sempertex has been easier. I'm very, so far, pleased. So here we go. I'm going to hit the button and you're going to hear a vacuum sound. Then I have a few things that I've done in advance. We're hoping I can get this in here. Our little tree from last week, I redid it in different colors. I'm going to see if I can get this to go into the bottom. I mentioned it last week and it's been on my brain. I want to see if I can do it. So I figured, why not take my wonderful friends with me on this journey of cross your fingers. Because I've got the glue dash exposed. Maybe I didn't have to do that. Hold on. Let's cover that back up a little bit.
So it doesn't stick to the side?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You want to get that pink thing up there?
The what?
The pink cover that I should have on here.
Oh, yes. The safety cover that we always forget.
Ha! I did it. Okay, so it comes with this safety cover, and you should probably always use it. I always tend to forget that it's there, but it does save the edges of your balloons up here. All right, so I got the little Christmas tree in there. I'm very happy that that worked. But the thing is you can only ever get one hand in at a time, so you have to try and fidget with it. Sorry. Then I've done up a whole bunch of little white ones to go down and around it. I thought it would be cute and look like snow. And I pre-blew these up. They don't all have to be the same size. They can be whatever size.
And there it goes. It's...
Yeah, you can see it's pulling away already. I don't know why. All right, so then we're going to take our other little guy. We're going to do the same thing with the fishing line. I know a lot of, this one I'm going to hang upside down. I thought it'd be cute. I know a lot of you out there are like, I don't have this machine. What am I going to do? The tabletop one is cheaper. This, when I bought it during the height of COVID, I was on a waiting list to get one. It cost me $1,000. Boy, do I wish I had that back. I don't do many of these, guys. And that's why I've shifted to do more of like the Santa Claus, because hauling this out all the time is a pain in the butt and they're just not as in demand.
Yeah, the only time we really do a lot of stuffed balloons
is Christmas.
Christmas and New Year's. We'll do some New Year's ones where they do the little poppers.
And I fill this up with, so I'll use a black balloon or a gold balloon or whatever. They're 18 inches, and boy, do we struggle with stuffing those. And we will put the confetti and the balloons in here and then re-blow it up, and that's their popping balloon, and whoo, everywhere. There's also, right, Randy, a lot of do-it-yourself, make your own kind of machine like this. We tried that. Oh, it was not very successful, let me tell you.
Do not
attempt.
Do not attempt it. It does not go well.
No. You
will get frustrated.
All right, so then taking this off is also a two-person job. Right, so, Randy?
Blow it up again.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm hanging on to this, but I'm gonna give it to Randy. He's gonna put his hand in there. There is a spot where it's easier to lift it up, but man, is it tough. Okay, Randy's gonna slide his hand out. Oh, there it goes. See, it's not an easy endeavor. All right, so round 2. I only got one more clear balloon to try.
Oh no.
Hoping I can do this for you guys.
It's one of those things that just, and when we do New Year's and that pops and that happens.
Oh, the confetti goes everywhere.
Luckily enough, we don't use glitter. We just use
paper confetti, tissue confetti.
It's easier to vacuum.
Much. Okay. Round 2. Have we lost a whole... I wouldn't blame you. This is crazy. We've gone very late. Okay, always make sure you pre-stretch it. Usually when we get frustrated,
it gets worse.
It gets worse. And then Randy and I will get super frustrated, and then it works. Actually, Randy, hold on, back off. I got too much of the neck on there. Okay, go. On. Clip down.
Make sure.
Get your little metal pieces off of it. Okay, wait, there we go. And off. And stuff in. Okay, and I find it works better if I speed through it. Okay, so we're gonna try it. Where's the cover?
And if she speeds through it,
I forget steps. All right, try this again. Okay, and then I'm gonna
Where did that pop the last time? Could the glue dashes have popped it?
I don't know. I didn't see, to be honest with you. Could have. Maybe the expanding it made it do that with the glue dashes in there. Right?
They're so finicky.
They really are. The people that do just stuffed balloons as a balloon business has so much of my respect, because it's extremely frustrating.
What were you going to say?
Frustrating, but I dropped a balloon at the time.
Sure.
Randy?
Yes, my love.
Don't be tattling on me.
Never. As you tattle on me all the time.
Uh-huh. All right, taking this guy off now. Putting this in. All right, there we are. Back to where we should be.
Do we inflate it or keep it like that?
We're gonna Keep it like that. And what we're doing is we're pulling up so it keeps the connection here as we go through. There we go.
You got it?
Yep.
Tight.
Yep. So then we play contortionist to this. Spin.
Got it?
Yep. Tie. So the spin and the tie is necessary, guys. You need to do that to keep it from losing air. Most of these get popped the same day as we deliver. During COVID, the parents loved it because what they did is they said, we put like caution tape on there and said, must quarantine for a week. And so the parents had one less week of having to hide the guy. I get it. All right, so that's it for this machine. And now, let's see.
Okay, don't trip over the cord.
Yeah. Thank you.
We only trip over stuff in the privacy of no one else watching this.
I wish that were true. All right, so then I am going to make a base for this to sit on.
So we're coming back forward.
We're half hour late.
No, this is a half an hour of extra
bonus time. Bonus time.
Is everyone hating the extra half an hour?
Still here, Michelle says. Make a paper cone to insert it. What do you mean by that, Tammy?
When we were doing this, instead of using the cover, just make a paper cone.
Oh, yeah.
So you can insert.
The paper might slice it though too. I get what you're saying, but I would be cautious with that.
Tammy's, I'm loving it.
Okay. As long as you guys are still here for it, I am too. Okay. There we go.
They're all here. They love to see the ending.
Huh? They love seeing us struggle? Or are you seeing you?
No. We are here. They want to see the ending.
Oh, yeah. To see how it turns out?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm doing a 2-colored base for this. So I did red at the bottom, and then I made just a slightly bigger green to go on top. Again, 2 glue dashes. Then I'm going to put 3 glue dashes, 1 in the front and 2 on the sides, maybe 1 on the back, but we're going to get it on there first. The other thing, if you're going to do these for delivery and stuff, make sure you have dark colored bags to deliver it in. Black garbage bags would work. Because a lot of times they don't want the kids to see it arriving. And then...
Which is so weird, having a dark colored...
bag, I know. I'm usually very opposite to that because I want them to be able to see it when we come up and go, oh, it's amazing, but not this one. Okay. I'm going to reduce that. So on the Legenda, I'm doing a 0.6. So it's going to come out to be like a 3-inch. And I'm going to do this in multicolors.
Sharita appreciates your time.
Aww.
And mine as well.
Ah, good.
Neener.
Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and use the neck of the balloon to tie that on. I should have rotated it just a little bit more. It's glued down now, so we can't. These cute little 9-inch, these do not have a valve in them. These are the ones you need the heat sealer for. I got mine fixed, it's working again. All right, so here we go. And then I just take, oops, and weave it in. Don't let go of it. And there you go. Again, you could use your Cricut or Silhouette to do the I'm back or pop me or rescue me or save me. And you could put the client's name. I've done it also with a helium balloon with the kid's name. There's lots of different things. This is incredibly crooked, but
it is.
Pretend like that's the way it looks. I was rushing. I feel bad keeping you guys so long. All right, but that's the stuffed balloon. And I say it again, if you're going to invest in a stuffing machine, don't get the big, I think they're up to like $1,200 now. They're not worth it.
The small tabletops are better.
The small tabletops are much better, okay? And there's off-brands. You can get them from
China,
Alibaba, AliExpress. They sell them. And they're knockoffs, which I love to support, but they haven't modernized the design at all. It's still the same one from 20 some odd years ago. So I think it could be improved a bit, but it does do the job. You just have to really know how to work it. I hate that I got it so crooked, but anyways. Now you know how, just take your time to place it on the glue so it's not crooked.
Do you see your red neck?
I'm really hot.
No. That's anger at
Oh, yeah. It popping set me off. All right. But anyways, that's stuffed balloons and our wrapped presents. Thank you for sticking it out. Okay, guys, quick announcement before you do go, though. We are going to do, I want to take a quick survey, okay? Because our hands-on one in London is frustrating me or whatever, I'm going to do a live webinar or live workshop via Zoom on Christmas trees, like the big ones. It's going to be for purchase, okay? Those big ones, I need a little bit of something to pay for my supplies. It's getting very expensive. But my question is, would you personally, doesn't matter about anyone else in the world, you personally, would you rather watch live on like a Sunday or in an evening that might go from 6 to like 10, because this is going to be longer, or 5 to 10.
5 to 10.
You know, that kind of thing. An evening or a Sunday. It's never going to be a Saturday because they're too busy. But an evening, weeknight evening, not a Wednesday, or Sunday. Just S or W for a weeknight. So Sunday or W. If you could just give me some quick feedback, even if you don't intend on taking them, what in your opinion is the best idea to do? If anyone is still around.
Because everybody's opinion here matters. Because without you guys, it would never be.
Yes, W. Yes, it's going to be it's going to be a live, but it's going to be a pay-per-view live kind of thing on Zoom. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And I will be sitting at the computer monitoring everything. Yeah.
He will be in on this and helping out and monitoring and yelling out questions and all that sort of stuff. It would be in this sort of where we would open this up to be a bigger area. Sharita, both?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Either works for me. Weekday. Oh, weekday. Okay. We could do that.
Yeah, because so anyone listening on the replay, if you're out of country,
please let me know your preferences. Would a weekday be better for you if you can add that, say day? If day would also work for you, because that would be better for me.
Or also what country you're in and...
Well, I know these people, what country they're in, but if you are watching on the replay and you're not from the US or Canada, please also say your country so that I can know. What was the question? I want to do a live pay-per-view kind of Zoom workshop on all the different types of Christmas trees you can make and Christmas items. And I'm looking to do it either on a Sunday or a weeknight or a weekday. So day, night, or S for Sunday. DSN. I'm trying to make it easy so you don't have to type everything out. Day works best for me.
Either works, weekday. Yeah, evening, weekday, Sunday, Sunday.
So maybe what we'll do is a Sunday and a weekday.
Yeah, we might be we could
do it twice.
And then that way
everyone can sort of get in there. Just the the nights are a little difficult because, like I said, I get very excited and I really love spending this time with you, and then it takes me a long time to calm down and get to sleep. Any works for Maureen, night for Shanna. Okay, so that gives us really good feedback. Thank you so very much for that. Watch tomorrow for the announcement. It's happening tomorrow. I will make a decision tomorrow morning. Sleep on it tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll get up and I'll make the flyer and you'll see it. But
yes, because she's gonna wind down, watch this.
I rewatch. As soon as this ends, I go upstairs, I have a shower, I crawl into bed, and I rewatch it so that one, I record now the who gets their entries for our drawing, and I worry that I miss comments, and so I'll answer or I'll make mental note of what I need to put stuff up tomorrow. Anyways, we've kept these lovely people so long, Randy. We got to let them go. Love to you all. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me tonight. I hope you learned a little something, and we will see you next week. Same place, same crazy lady in front of the camera.
Same danger night, same danger time.
Okay, Batman. All right, so thank you so very much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing journey of ballooning it yourself. Bye for now.
Bye.